Hello, this is ARM. The delightful anime and World Guild episode 3 is coming. In this episode, our adventurers finally take a long overdue vacation when girls take off their fighting gear and put on beautiful outfits, showing us a completely different day. In addition, our protagonist Mudun finds an important clue that the monsters are so abnormal that they are even more horny than before. They seem to have an increasing interest in female adventurers while killing the males directly. So what's the cause of it? Is there a conspiracy hidden? Let's follow Mudun to discover the truth. It begins with Mudun being worried to see Kyan getting captured by the monster again. This orc girl loses to even the weakest monster, but his other teammates are no better than her. The more teammates Mudun has, the more difficult the fight becomes. Looking at the disordered girls and the guild, Mudun feels they are more tricky problems for him than the monsters. In recent battles, Mudun has been busy rescuing his companions, which consumes him more energy than killing monsters does. The girls don't really defend themselves when Mudun lectures them, because they know they brought Mudun a lot of trouble. Mudun wants to investigate the reason why monsters become so horny, but he doesn't want his companions to take the risk. Therefore, he gives them a day off to distract their attention. Just like how we look forward to our spring outing when we were little. Kyan is happy about the vacation and arrives 1 hour earlier than the appointed time. She and Nokins are interested in each other's outfit, which better reflects their nice figures. Unlike the restricting fighting gear, Kyan details the Orcish clothing, which arouses Nokins' interest since buying clothes is the hobby of most girls. When they are about to go shopping for clothes, Dana shows up. She doesn't want to walk with Kyan and Nokins because it'll make her figure look more plain. Dana, who looks like a little girl, is actually the most mature one in the group. Just then, schoolgirl Ange also comes over with 2 cadres of the student union. Ange belongs to an influential church, which will spy on its female believers when they are out to avoid them flirting with guys. The girls' vacation trip begins here. They walk in a line in accordance with their body figures. Other girls make fun of Ange's plain body, which annoys her. To comfort Ange, they then make her the first in the line. They get attracted by a dessert shop that is irresistible to everyone. As a precocious girl, Dana wants to know about others' love stories because she always stays at home and has never been in love. But Kyan is too busy training to fall in love while Ange is not allowed to have a relationship with guys as a member of the church. Not to say Nokins, who's under strict family education with a bunch of servants keeping their eyes on her. They talk for long only to find each other's youth was so boring that they never experienced passionate love. Dana suddenly understands why Mudun wants to resign from the guild to pursue his love. A trick then occurs to her. She calls Mudun and asks which girl will he choose from the team to be his girlfriend. As the girls are nervous about Mudun's answer, he says Enome and hangs up the call. While the girls are relaxing and having fun, Mudun gets a copy of the information from Enome, which shows the number of recent deaths of the local guards. 17 of them are males and 9 are females. Mudun did not expect that the monsters would kill women except for having perverted thoughts, because in the recent battles, the monsters showed only sexual desires for Kyan. After knowing about the monsters' abnormal behavior, Enome worries that more people will be attacked by the monsters. Mudun and Enome talk about it for a long time and meet an agreement to do another in-depth investigation. During the talk, Enome points out Mudun's changes recently. Though he has been complaining about how annoying his companions are, he has great concerns about their safety. Those brave girls have already had his approval. The girls have a good time during the day. On her way back home, Kyan, as an orc girl with an excellent sense of smell, has sensed Mudun nearby but happens to crush him down when she rushes to say hello. Such close body contact allows Mudun to smell the alluring magic scent on Kyan, and gets to understand why the monsters were so fascinated by Kyan. At this point, Dana and the other 2 girls pass by, taking a photo of Mudun and Kyan being close. Despite Mudun's explanation, they deliberately joke about him being a perverted man. Though I also like the funny part. We need to get back to its serious plot. Enome temporarily entrusts the guild's work to a little girl, Eshun, while she will go to the forest to investigate the abnormal monsters with Mudun and Kyan. Enome knows some basic defensive magic, so generally, she will not be in danger. However, the monsters have changed so much that instead of causing occasional friction with humans like before, they've become very aggressive, which means their journey won't be easy. Attacks soon come to them, as Kyan accidentally drops into the trap set by monsters. A snake-like monster with 2 heads emerges from the ground, and Kyan can't resist the attacks from all directions. Enome is so shocked to see this, though she has known about monsters' abnormalities. When Mudun is about to save Kyan, another monster wins round Enome. Luckily, Mudun saves her quickly with his sophisticated skills. As he removes the monster from Enome, he inevitably touches her, which almost excites him to cry. Inome's clothes were torn by the demon, so Mudun gives her his clothes. Just when they're about to go back, they remember Kyan. Mudun immediately turns back to save the poor orc girl. After returning to the guild, Kyan is stunned to hear Ashvin call Inome mom. It turns out that though looking young, Inome is 31 years old. Mudun feels guilty and apprehensive aside, worrying that Inome's husband will kill him if he knows about Mudun's intimate touch on Inome. That brings the end of this episode. Through this episode, we can confirm that the monsters are not born lustful. There must have been some accidents causing their abnormalities. Also, the different numbers of male and female adventurers' deaths show the monsters treat men and women differently. Since Mudun and Inome have confirmed the collective abnormal phenomenon in monsters, they are likely to seek the support of more senior adventurers. Let's look forward to the next episode. At the end of the video, I have a question for you. Who will you choose to be your partner for life among the girls showing up in the anime? And why do you choose her? Leave a comment below and I look forward to seeing your answers. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.